We have had a few registrars at the village and parish level who are tempted to substitute names of the people who had been elected by substituting by people of their own choice, either through corrupt tendencies or through sheer bias. The Electoral Commission is investigating this and is going to come up with very firm decisions against those individuals once they have been established. The whole country, in the 72,000 villages in Uganda, we conducted elections to elect the NRM leaders at the village or branch level. And right now, we have 30 leaders of NRM and also the NRM flag bearer for LC1 in those respective areas. The elections have since escalated to the parish. We have had elections at the parish level. Yesterday, we conducted elections at the sub-counties, and now we have the sub-county leaders. At the end of this month, we are going to conduct elections at the district level. Once we are through the district level, the only remaining elections will be the national elections, which are conducted through the National Delegates Conference. And that one will be convened at such a time and date as the choosing of the Central Executive Committee and by the chairman of the NRM. We're waiting for that. But for now, we have generally had a very successful elections. And we have almost 3 million leaders of NRM who are ready to mobilize for NRM. Those are our foot soldiers now, and who are ready to campaign and explain the government programs over the period of time. You know, human beings are evil by creation. That's why they rebelled against God during the times of Adam. They even betrayed and wrongly accused Jesus Christ, even when he was not a criminal. So the criminal nature of individuals is embedded and is only restrained because of the law and the good governance. So even in NRM, we have a few individuals who usually take the law in their hands, and we have selected areas where we shall need to do a little bit more and also deploy heavier going forward with the future elections. But generally, our elections were more than 99.9% efficient, and the outcome, the people are generally happy. One of the major lessons learned is that it is not fair to use registrars from their local areas to conduct elections, especially where elections is by lining. They either fear their relatives or they circumvent the law because of the traditional biases on the ground. Secondly, is that we shall need heavier security than we had in the structural elections, especially during the primaries, because this election is bigger than the national elections, because our polling centers are 72,000, the number of villages that we have in the country. Yet, the national elections, they only have about 36,000 polling centers, which they have at the polling level. So it is easier to deploy under the national elections than it is within the party.